Oh my goodness, he just broke me off. Yeah.
Is that him?
Yep.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today, as you can tell by the title, we are going walleye fishing. We should be fishing by about 1 o'clock-ish. Getting a bit of a late start, but pretty excited about these new lures I just picked up. This is the Acme Hyper Glide. This one's pretty cool because it has wings that flop out when you jig it. So pretty excited about that, as well as the Hyper Hammer and the Hyper Rattle. So pretty excited to use those, as well as I picked up the Frostbite True Grit. So pretty excited to use this for the first time today. So hopefully we can get on a afternoon, evening bite here with testing out some of these new lures. And without further ado, we'll see you out on the ice.
Good grab it.
Oh.
He fought pretty good.
Got the lens on there.
Oh, lens on.
Yeah.
Oh, nice little whitefish.
Nice whitefish. First one of the day, fishing for, I don't know, what, 20 minutes or so? Just kind of got set up. My whitefish. First one of the year. On the spoon. William spoon. Nice. Well, that's fun.
Yeah, he grabbed it good too. He's got all the hooks in him.
Hey, you still got your minnow too.
Oh, good.
Fabulous.
He played around with it a bit, and he touched it a couple of times, and then decided he wanted it.
Oh yeah. Awesome. Oh, that's fun.
Is he a big enough size to keep for grandpa or no?
Probably, yeah.
I don't think so. You fillet him, debone him, that'd be a good fillet for him.
Yeah, probably. Nice. Yeah, fish on. Feels like not a bad one. Oh, nice walleye. First walleye of the day on the still line. Yeah, that's a nice keeper. On the still line. That was fun. Yeah, that's a really nice walleye. I was just out drilling some other holes. Haven't even started jigging yet. Dad's been jigging a bit, but we've been checking depths. And that's it's a really nice walleye. Probably about a 15, 16 incher. So he is a 15 incher. Nice, he's stocking, will be a perfect one to keep. Oops. So this is the rig we have on the still line. I have the split shot, about just over a foot of line, and then just the snell hook here. We've got dace minnows and we're just hooking them through the back. And just like that. So that way the minnow just swims freely down there. And that walleye loved it. So we're gonna get back down. We're gonna start jigging here pretty shortly and hopefully we can catch some more. Is that good they're pointing at you or what? You going?
Yeah.
Little walleye. That one's a little small to keep.
He's a little small, yeah.
Nice fish. Third one of the day. Just got that camera right there set up.
The sun's shining nice, but now the wind's getting up. It's
Yeah.
cold.
I had to come in the shack. The wind was getting really chilly. Let this guy go. There he goes. Very nice.
Oh, he's there.
Oh, you missed him. Did he grab it good?
He whacked it.
Oh my goodness, he just broke me off.
Pike.
Oh my goodness, that sucks. The brand new Hyper Glide. Oh man.
Is he back at you?
Yep.
Nice.
How's that one?
Oh yeah.
Whoa! I almost just slipped.
Another little walleye.
Hey.
What's my minnow head?
Dad got another walleye. Having some good action. There he goes.
You wouldn't think we'd be reading that hole with
No.
only 8 feet deep, but
You got him? Yeah, little guy. Jeepers. Another beauty.
not quite big enough to
Nope.
write home about.
Another little guy. Dad's smoking him.
Oh my minnow.
There he goes. Sitting in about 7-8 feet of water here. And it is it's 3:30. I have another couple hours to fish. Having some good action. It's pretty sunny out. But we're doing good. Hopefully we can catch some more. It's up.
Oh! He bit me off, right?
Did he?
Your pike.
If he bites off another acme, I'm gonna freak out. I have the same spoon if you want to put it
It was
on.
just one good thing and it was gone.
Yeah. They're both Williams 30s. Yeah.
Is that him?
Yep. That is him. He's kind of backwards. Oh. There he is. No other lure.
A bugger.
Got a bite though. And he didn't break me off. Look at that. On the Acme rattle.
So where's our lures?
Yeah.
It has to be the same one.
No lures down there. That bugger.
But there's your minnow head. Or is
Yeah.
that my minnow head?
No, that's the one I had on. Well, hopefully he doesn't come back.
Well, we could eat him.
He could. Ah, he left us a present too. I think it might have been, but got him. Oh! He did not just do that.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I hope that's on camera. Just jumped right out of the hole. Lost him and he jumped right out. That's another nice keeper, eh?
He smoked that thing.
Yeah, eh?
Like he hit it in full drag out.
Wow. That's so funny. That was the... Oh my goodness. That
It's a
was
good thing
great.
the ice isn't too thick because
Yeah.
he wouldn't have made it in.
No. He's 15 and a quarter.
Nice decent size.
Yeah.
You still haven't got your other still line set.
I know. I've been trying to get that set up for half an hour, but we've just been having bites. Had to retie a couple times and more walleye, and oh man, it's been fun. But
Eating our sandwich?
yeah, eating a bit of lunch. All right. Walleye number 6. 6 walleye, pike, and a whitefish. Super fun.
Fish! Yeah? Walter! You had a bite on your rod too when it was sitting in the sand.
Really? Big one?
I kicked the ice out of that hole, and then I was coming back. Yeah. That's a nice one, I think. Oh, never mind. My drag was loose.
The same size as the one I just caught.
My first walleye in a little while. It's probably about a 13 inches. Might be a little small to keep, so we'll let him go. There he goes. So, this is my first one on the perch hyper rattle. Awesome. Oh yeah, I got a mark. Going straight to you. Nice walleye. He might be... No, he's probably good. Yeah, that's a nice walleye.
It's a good keeper eating size.
There you go. Oops, sorry.
32 inches.
15 and a half. Another 15 and a half incher.
Nice.
Lots of good sized walleye. Oops. Nothing big, but all great keepers.
About the 7th or 8th one today?
Yeah, probably. Yep. Look at that. Oh, that's a nice one.
Ooh. That's a beauty.
Well, maybe I'll keep this lure then. Well, he's probably gonna have to go back. Biggest one of the day for sure.
Yeah, he might be close.
He's 17 3/4. So he's got to go back.
He's going back.
So that's our biggest one of the day. He's almost an 18 incher, so he's gonna have to go back. Super fun fight. He hit the same lure I was using earlier, the Acme perch color hyper rattle. So we'll get him back down. There you go. It's a nice wave.
Got him. Nice one.
It's a pretty good bite right now. I'm guessing there's not going to be a late bite.
Right.
Probably going to be done before the sun goes down.
Yeah. About another 15.
Down.
Oh, he's not a bad one.
It's fucking pretty good. Oh, it's an alligator.
Is it? Oh yeah. Maybe he has our lures. Oh my goodness. Yeah, just soak that place.
He looks like the same one that bit us before. But I don't know for sure.
Hey, nice pike from Dad.
Did you spit this minnow out?
Shoot him back down. There he goes. Let's see. Little stickleback, eh?
Is it?
Yeah. Spit that out.
I guess he's
A no-show.
a low whiting mark.
Yeah.
You got him?
Not a bad one. Double header. Yep. There we go. Oh, that's a nice one. Oh, you caught the bigger one.
I did. But I think he might have to go back.
Yeah.
Sure he is.
You gotta show this camera. Double header. Nice.
How many big is that?
Mark? Yeah. Probably he's 13 3/4.
Not big enough to eat?
I'll let him go. Yeah. He's put him flat down there. 16 1/4.
16 1/4.
Yeah.
He's a good keeper then.
Yeah, he is. Beauty.
Yep.
Got him.
Oh, he's pulling good.
Nice. Oh, what the heck?
What is that?
That's his belly. He ate something good.
Oh my goodness.
He's got a full belly. I'm curious to know what's in that.
Yeah.
But
Well, he's eating size anyway, so.
very nice. That's the weirdest belly I've ever seen on a walleye. Wow.
We'll have to dissect them at home and see what it is.
Yeah. Oh, another good keeper.
Whoa!
Smoked it?
Uh-oh. What? Pike maybe?
Well, he's not pulling drag. Oh, that's a walleye. Is it a walleye? Yeah. That's a nice one. Did he come up?
You did.
That's a nice fish.
You don't even have to take the hook out of them.
I'm getting a bite.
Are you?
Yeah.
Another double header?
Double header. Another nice one. Holy cow.
Oh, the fish are on right.
The fish are on. Oh. You gotta grab yours and.
Yeah.
Wow.
Drag him out of there.
There. 19-incher from Dad. Probably a 14 from me.
Yeah, yours is quite a bit more yellow, eh?
Yeah.
Got the golden too. It's a little
Gold
bit
color.
lighter.
Very cool. There they go. Oh, come on, buddy. Go on, get turned around. There you go. Well, that was fun. Another double header. Wow, the fishing has just been great.
What a treat.
What an amazing day. I don't get why they're biting the hyper glide just sitting there, or the hyper rattle.
Oh, you got the minnow head on it?
I don't know if I did or not. I must have.
Then they'd be smelling that minnow and
Yeah. The fish are on today though.
oh.
Nice. How's that one? Oh my goodness. Holy cow. Why are they jumping out of the hole today?
Because the ice isn't very thick and get their head started. That's not the same one I caught last time because he's not the gray, he's a nice yellow.
Oh, he's
right?
a nice golden one.
Yeah. He is.
How big is he? That's a nice one. He's 18 3/4. 19-incher.
It's close to 19.
Love that one up front. Beauty paw. Nice 19-incher.
Okay, let's let him go. See if he can splash us. There we go.
And there he goes. Nice fish. Yeah. Oh man. He spiked me.
We're loving that thing now, eh?
Yeah.
A little bigger than the last one.
Yeah. Another nice one. Another nice one on the hyper rattle. So probably, he's actually a chunky one, probably maybe 15, a little bigger, but there we go. Oh, thanks buddy.
He just soaked you.
Just soaked me. Whew. Perch hyper glide. Or no, hyper rattle. So guys, the fishing slowed down a little bit. We're gonna start packing up here, but so I mentioned that we're in about 8 feet of water. The shack's set up on 8 feet. We drilled a bunch of holes around to see the depths, so we're set up kind of on a sandy, muddy flat right now, and just over off to our right here, it drops off into some deeper water. So we're just kind of sitting on that edge. We're in 8 feet. And the fish were feeding heavy today, so they were coming up onto the mud flat, and they were feeding pretty good. So it's been an awesome day. Probably around 25 walleye, and caught a couple pike too, and a nice whitefish. So it's been just an amazing day. Anyways, we gotta go. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hope you did enjoy this action-packed video, and stay tuned for more videos.